They got rid of my car. A car worth 40 grand that I had spent 3 years saving every penny for. They didn't sell it because they were desperate, or because someone was sick, or because they needed shelter. No, they traded it away like junk for balloons, champagne towers, and a rented hall for my sister's graduation party. A party I wasn't even welcome at. When I learned what happened, I didn't yell. I didn't shed a tear. I simply went quiet. Some wounds are too deep for noise. They deserve something far colder. I had always believed blood meant loyalty. That family would stand by you as you stood by them. I covered rent when my father's hours were cut. I slipped cash to my mother when she said the groceries wouldn't last a week. I even paid the balance of my sister's tuition when she went overboard with her spending. That car, it wasn't just a car. It was supposed to be my thank you to them for the sacrifices they made raising me. When I handed over the keys, my mom kissed my cheek like I was her savior. My sister squealed, snapping photos as if the car belonged to her already. And for a brief, fragile moment, I felt needed. I felt loved. I didn't realize I had been feeding wolves. The truth didn't come from them. It slipped out through one of my sister's friends. She posted a story online, showing glittery decorations, a dance floor, a caption that read, "Best grad party ever." And there, almost unnoticed in the corner of the frame, lay my car's title papers. My heart went ice cold. They'd sold it weeks ago. Sold my name, my work, my pride, for her spotlight. I didn't confront anyone that night. Anger shouts, but revenge waits. After the party, they acted like nothing had happened. My mother even dared to boast. "Your sister deserved it. Don't be selfish. You'll have your chance." That word, selfish, pierced me like a blade. I had given until there was nothing left of me. And somehow I was the selfish one. That's when I understood. To them, I wasn't family. I was a wallet. So I made a choice. If all they saw was money, then I'd close it for good. But not before teaching them what it cost to drain the hand that fed them. Step one was silence. No more cash for groceries. No more emergency help. No more tuition bailouts. Bills piled up. Tension grew. They whispered that I was being dramatic, ungrateful. I let them talk. Step two was precision. My name was tied to my sister's student loan. My signature was co-signed on my mother's card. I had the legal power to pull the strings, and I cut them one by one. Step three was patience. And patience didn't have to wait long. A month later, my mother cornered me in the kitchen. She didn't ask. She demanded, with sugarcoating. "My birthday's coming. I want a new car. You'll get it for me, right?" My sister giggled in the background as if I existed for no other purpose than serve. I looked her dead in the eyes, calm, unwavering. "Of course, Mom. You'll get exactly what you deserve." She smiled, satisfied, never catching the weight in my words. On her birthday, I drove her to the dealership. She pointed at shiny SUVs, leather seats, all the extras. She was too giddy to notice how the salesman looked at me, already briefed. When the papers were laid out, I slid them across the table. "Happy birthday, Mom. Sign here." She signed without reading, drunk on her own greed. But it wasn't a purchase agreement. It was a lease, entirely in her name. No down payment from me, no support, just her locked into payments she couldn't dream of affording. Her smile died when the salesman explained, "Congratulations, ma'am. Your new car will be ready next week. First installment due in 30 days. She turned to me, panic flickering in her eyes. "You said you'd buy it." I shrugged. "I gave you what you deserved. A car. The rest is yours." Her face drained white. My sister cursed under her breath. I walked out with my own keys in my pocket. Everything collapsed after that. Tuition went unpaid. My sister was dropped from her program. The co-signed card defaulted. Collection calls hounded my mother. Lease payments smothered them like quicksand. The calls came. 50, 60, begging, pleading. I never picked up. For the first time, they tasted the weight I had been carrying for years. And me? I wasn't angry anymore. I wasn't bitter. I was free. Because betrayal isn't undone by shouting or slamming doors. It's undone when betrayers finally realize they destroyed the one person who had kept them afloat. They wanted me to be their provider, their savior, their servant. Now, they know what life looks like without me. I once gave them everything. Now I've given them nothing, except the one gift they earned. The lesson that even family can fall, and that I never fall twice.